Okay, and we're live. I do want to. I don't need to have this up, so. Hello, my battalion of viewers, and welcome to today's stream, where we're playing some Monster Con. I'm the Knight of Arcane, and with me today is.
Kyle. And I keep forgetting to send my little monster avatar over to you. If you wanted to overlay it on the stream, I keep forgetting to do that. I'm sorry.
No worries. Honestly, that might be a good idea to figure out at some point. I also got to figure out.
Yeah.
At some point, I want to figure out. I got to figure out just in general doing like the PNG tubers where they can just switch between them on stream.
Oh yeah.
Making an actual VTuber could also be interesting at some point, but that's a lot more work.
Yeah.
One of the YouTubers I watched, Bubs, they did they just had like a few days where they just made their own VTuber model, whereas like they were like, yeah, there's still parts that are a little jank, but it's a first attempt, not bad.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if it's like 3D modeling or 2D assets. I've never like sat down and watched the process of making it.
I think it depends on what you use. They used Live 2D, so you just make a... So you can just use like a 2D... Just like a 2D drawing, and they figured out how to make it be 3D.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. They followed like some other YouTubers' tutorial, so...
Yeah.
But everything is set up. No one in the chat yet, so it's just us talking to the void.
I'm used to it.
I mean, that is true. That is kind of what you do when you just record a Let's Play.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do a lot better. I do a lot better when talking to the void.
This is the void.
Void.
Alright, let's start. Just for, again, to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. And we'll just do 2 players. I was like, I did unmute everything, right? Yep. On Discord.
Yep. Hey Ben, how's it going?
Hello, Ben. A regular game should be good enough.
Yep, I like the regular games.
Sometime I'll probably just do it where I'm on my own, doing a long game.
Yeah.
All I assume is that we get more chances to do more of the figures.
Yeah, I played one long game before. I forget. I think it just adds more events. I can't remember if there's anything air quotes special about it.
Probably not. Regular game. Any vibes we should try this time?
I don't know. I was hoping there'd be like an achievement for doing one of each of them. Like doing each soundtrack at least once, but I unfortunately not. I'll go for surf rock or lo-fi.
Yeah, let's go with classic surf rock.
Yeah, surf rock's still the best.
Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And there might be a fan here in the background because it is hot in this building.
Yeah, we're getting to that time of year.
Yeah, but it's been also, like the last week we had a lot of overcasts and stuff. Honestly, for the last month.
Here. It's been rainy all weekend and then suddenly it's not 30,000 degrees out.
Yeah. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Ben just keeps thinking people are dead.
Ben, if you watch the full video, you'll know that I continued filming the video after that bit. I'm not dead, I'm here. I've been posting a bunch of things. Have I? I don't know.
I mean, you've been posting a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, boss
Yeah, boss
level.
level too. I'm trying this new thing where I'm implementing like little skits into the videos just to, I don't know, break them up or something, and then I'm seeing what happens if I just upload the skits as shorts, see if that garners any traction.
Possible. Plus, also the fact that
What?
I think it especially works for the videos like that are kind of a majority are like notes or have like half the notes those skits.
Yeah, exactly.
My issue or problem is since I have not done anything live with my body for a multitude of reasons, it's not as easy for me to do it. Because then I have to edit all the sprites. Not always
I know
easy.
Fantasy Creed has that little animation with the pen going back and forth.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like how you did like the cereal skit.
Oh yeah.
That little thing like definitely at some point should try to just figure out, but
Right.
right. Yeah. And I don't have the DLC yet.
Yeah, neither do I.
Who
I'm gonna admit, looking at the player screen with only 2 players looks really weird.
honestly kind of.
There's so much empty space on the sides. I'm used to playing 4 players.
Also, like, Ben, is the volume good between like us and the game?
Yeah, I know I'm a little loud. Or in another we'll just bring a lot of that.
A good idea to ask. I probably should have figured this out back a few screens ago, but before we get too far ahead.
Oh, what, the music?
Yeah. I don't think we can change the music unless I go back. Should I do a quick?
Yeah. You'd only, I mean, you could either go back because we aren't too far into it, or you would, well, if you turn down desktop audio, that would turn me down too on OBS.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna...
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just do a
Abandon
quick...
mission.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick turn off the game, relaunch it.
Sweet! Yay!
Yeah, it should be good.
Hey, Ark, how's it going?
Hello, Ark. Not much. We went back a little bit to get the music better, so it's not as loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, do we sound better now? Kyle, speak some so we know for sure.
Hi, I'm here. I'm speaking. La 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 la. I'm talking. Could you also share the stream with me, please?
Oh yeah, I have to do that again.
Yeah, it sounds good for me, at least on my end, but that doesn't mean too much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn the stream volume down on Discord to 150%, but it keeps going between 149 and 151. Come on. No. Oh, this is mean. This is gonna bug me. No, go. No, not one. Still going. Fine, I'll settle for 149.
Kyle can't be any louder. Does the music need to be lower?
Can I be louder?
Like, unless you talk louder. Because, your, user volume...
How is this?
Oh, God. User volume on Discord, you're at 200.
Alright, I'll just speak up. Actually, I could just turn my gain up. I keep forgetting that's an option I could do. Alright, how's that sound?
Yeah, you sound good.
Cool.
Oh, my end.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I really do need to get the... whatever plug or whatever to do the audio, so just set up for one just for the game, one just for Discord.
Yeah.
Yep. Arc says perfect now.
Cool. Never eat the mic again, Kingpin.
What are you gonna do about it, Ben? You can't stop me.
He can't, but I can. And then we'll just skip. I don't know if I hit skip, we'll just go straight to this or not.
Yeah.
I just really want to play as my girl Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Vicky.
Hey, Vicky. Why are you now a mer person? Go watch that video.
I saw it. Turned out really good.
Everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm jealous of the ideas you come up with, because that looked like a lot of fun.
It is, and patrons are the ones that are voting when it's done, pretty much.
Nice. Okay. Throw me down for my boy Brian.
Okay.
Name. Give me a P.
Okay.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me an M.
M.
B.
B.
Yep. O. O.
O. O.
B. O. O.
B. Pom Boo Boo.
Pom Boo Boo.
Pom Boo Boo.
Ark, what do you have to apologize for?
Boo Boo. Boo Boo.
Sure. Let's go.
Boo boo.
But as dreamy as MonsterCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, a bunch of question marks, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Ark, don't worry about that. You can draw the penne thing at your own time. We're not forcing you to do anything. If you don't get to it, that's perfectly fine.
Was that something that showed up after during like the stream after I left?
I was like,
I know that there
if
was.
I remember correctly, it was like the last hour, I think, of the maybe last hour and a half or something. But yeah, we opened a new store and gave everybody permission to buy things, and it went south fast.
I know. I think I was there. Unless you did like a third store, I think I was there for that. I then just left to see Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, no, it was the second store.
All that penne. I still don't remember who it was that took the boxes and showed me how to get on top of the hot dog cart. I think whoever first did it took boxes that were had food still in them, but I took empty boxes to do it again. Because I'm not gonna just use ones that are with product. But yeah. Omen, 25? An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, 22. An over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shifty, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24. A clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions into cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first time playing this game. Or any of the other games. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Okay. 3 things I like. There's kawaii cereal mascots, drunken karaoke, strategies and tricks for claw machines, endless merchandise, ultra layered memes, incredibly nuanced villains, comics where the hero always wins, searching for loot in RPGs, Step on Me, Licking Metal, Fighting in the Shipping Wars, Garfield x Naruto. Yeah. There was a claw machine at the movie theater, and when I went to see Final Destination Bloodlines last week, I tried to get like a Godzilla they had in there. Does it look pretty cool? It was like a Godzilla from the recent Godzilla vs. Kong they did last year. Didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
It
It was a lot. it's one of those ones that there's only like the 2 prongs, and I was thinking that maybe I could get it because it was like near like the bucket or whatever. Maybe I could
Right.
get it to like flip over, but nope. Rip. Sure, I'll take Kawaii cereal mascots. Loot and step on what?
Licking metal.
Licky metal.
Ultra layered memes.
Ultra layered memes.
Garfield X Naruto.
Garfield X Naruto.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that last one.
Yeah. And answer the way your question. Okay. Choose your top 3 fighting archetypes. I don't remember how the archetypes go, so it'd just be based off of design.
Yeah.
I can't tell which would be which.
That's probably boldness.
Like,
Gloves is probably boldness.
what about this? That might be boldness. I know this is charm.
That's charm.
Maybe fun. I'm gonna say maybe fun, smarts. No, wait, maybe.
I'm blanking on what the creativity.
Yeah,
I think scissors might be creativity.
yeah, creativity. Maybe smarts. Maybe
Charm, fun,
I,
boldness.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
choose the 3 that I like the most in order and hope for the best.
I'll take Scissor Man, Coat Man,
In
and Glove Girl in that order.
Scissor Man, Coat Man, Glove Girl.
Yep.
Okay, what do you think would be easiest FNAF to survive in real life, and what would you grab for your night shift if you worked at there?
It's a trick question, Ark. None of them are survivable.
The easiest, maybe FNAF Free, since there's only Springtrap as like the actual animatronic, and the rest are hallucinations.
Not true.
I definitely would not say FNAF 1 or 2.
Yeah, no, definitely not. 2 is hard.
4 is already a dream anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I'd probably Free would be I think would be the easiest to survive. Grab for the night shift. If I, not knowing that I was going into a FNAF, if I was know where I was going into a FNAF restaurant sort of thing, I would probably bring a gun and maybe a chainsaw, maybe some metal detectors to like put in the walls. So like, oh no, yeah, I'd try to get some metal detectors. So like when Foxy tries to run, I get like a alert that says that he's running towards the office. So I could just close it then. Yeah, it's one killer of children that we could, if we brought a shotgun, we can shoot and then also burn down.
Also, we're an adult, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
I could copy one of my dreams.
Making our own comic, which, hey, like starting last Thursday, I'm getting to work on actually typing script stuff for original ideas. So, unlike the last time we played this, I'm better off than I was.
Yeah, still being called out though.
Oh yeah, we're still being called out,
Just
but
slightly less.
it's less. I need to make an actual post stay in my plan because I mentioned it to the rest of the artists that I want to try to work pretty much the next couple months on like scripting and stuff for the fantasy world, along with other stuff, but with also doing the fantasy world. So like the fantasy world project has will have like a lot more videos near the end of the year, because I think I rushed a little too headlong into this, and also the other life stuff that happened at the same time not helping me.
Definitely. I went to a comic artist. I don't know how best to describe it, but it was like a comic book store relatively near me had a bunch of like comic artists come in and just like meet people and stuff.
Like a workshop
And,
or a panel sort of thing?
Kind of. They were it wasn't really an organized schedule thing. It was just 4 people. They set up tables there, and you could talk with them, buy some of their stuff, do commissions.
An informal meeting sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of. It was closer to an artist alley at a con than a panel.
Cool.
But yeah, I was talking to them, and one of them suggested like, for comics, start off small with like, I don't know, like an 8-page little something. The story doesn't have to make sense. Just prove to yourself that you could finish something. And I'm like, that's a really good idea.
Yeah. Do you know who's also said that a lot, and that neither of us have been probably listened to?
Starfish.
Starfish. Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy was also named Kyle, so like I had to take his advice.
Wow. Yeah. What else? I should probably find. There's like a few shorter stuff I should just start also scripting. I'm figuring out schedules for stuff. Probably Tuesday, Thursdays for writing original stuff. Rest of the week for both streams and the other stuff. Like the Patreon stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I can for sure keep getting at least one weekly video out.
Yeah.
But I've been getting like at least 1 or 2 streams out, so that works.
That's good.
No, that's not weird. Sometime we can probably, I don't know, maybe either on like Kingpin's Discord or the boss level one, we can just have like just have some sort of artist hangout where they're like just chilling, talking, trying to work on stuff. My sister's done that a few times with friends where they're just all in Discord and they're all working on different projects and they're just hanging out. Just something simple, no worry about VC or no worry about stream or like having to, be entertaining. Something we can just all think about. We should also finally get to the game because it's been 32 minutes. But oh well, we're hanging out and talking and having fun. We had so many ideas and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. Yes, we know. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Okay. Sports bowling?
I recommend... My favorite one is the newspaper one, but I will let you choose.
I'll get to them all eventually. There's 5 left.
Yeah. I think they said they're planning to add more in the future, but I could be wrong on that.
You never know. We'll see. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I'm fully charged.
Barnacles! Sorry. I don't know. The weirdest thing, her saying... There's this, Have you ever heard of the SpongeBob game called Lights, Camera, Pants?
No.
It was on the GameCube and the PlayStation 2, so probably also Xbox. and it was kind of a party game. It had a lot of mini games and, you know, of course, SpongeBob characters. But there was also a kind of story thing where you would go to a bunch of different locations, and the locations would have free mini games, and whoever had the best score from those free mini games would then have a part in a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movie that's being filmed. It's why it's called Lights, Camera, Pants.
Yeah.
So, like, at the beach, if you got enough, you'd be technically some random spy guy. The beach actually is not a good example. So, if you got the free best at the Krusty Krab, you would be a waiter. You're there.
Okay.
That starred Mermaid Man
Looking
and
at
Barnacle
the
Boy.
box art, I've definitely heard of this. I've definitely seen it around, but I've never played it.
Honestly, it could be a fun video to do for boss level, because like you pretty much have like each location would be would be an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light, camera, and
And then also whoever had,
unfortunately, it's not on Steam.
unfortunately, but it's GameCube, so you can always find that and then play it because you've been playing games on the Wii
Yeah.
or other,
We have it.
or play it with other,
Yeah, I gotta check to see if they have a GameCube, because I know I don't.
or play it in other. Well, you have the Wii. The Wii can play GameCube games.
You're right, it can.
And then also in that game, if you got whoever had the highest score in the end would be play the villain in the movie.
That sounds like fun.
Yep. And then also, but yeah, there was. I don't remember what the mini game was, but there's one that involved a lot of just getting powered up or something, and I have a vague memory of this of someone playing Squidward with Squidward going, "I'm fully charged," and then immediately afterwards there was a voice clip of Patrick going, "Barnacles." I don't know how that happened right now in my memory, but still. And I have 7 smarts, 8 charm, 13 boldness, 11 creativity, 14 fun. I'm partially maybe going to try to get I don't know. Like, I know we are obviously both thinking of probably getting April again. Unless you're thinking someone else.
I'll roll a dice, see which one I end up with.
Yeah. I might go
All
for
right,
her
where's my D6?
or Yang Yang. I don't know.
I went for Yang Yang's route recently. It was fun. Is there such thing as a D7, or am I making that up?
Not like officially. I don't think so. Like, there's probably unofficial ones.
This one goes up to 8 and has a 0 on it. That's pretty close. Let's see. 6, 11, 12. So this is a D12. Ah, I dropped it.
Oh, actually, wait.
If I do D8, that'll perfect. A D8, that way there's 8 possible endings you can go for. Because you can either call someone, you can either go by yourself, and then there's the 6 interest. All right. So you can choose your spot, by the way, while I'm figuring this out.
Gotcha. I still actually don't know what I'll need for April, to be honest, but
I think fun and creativity are the top 2.
oh. Well, my fun. I'll get some more creativity then. Because my fun's already great. Lounging around the hotel, you can see a sign in front of the conference room. Con Artist Meeting by Vera Oberland. Awesome. I'm still always going to make that joke.
Yeah.
You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain 2 creativity, learning to bend truth to make a quick buck.
Ah, wait, didn't mean to do that. Dang it.
Later, Nico asks to stop at the hotel for an ambitious cosplay challenge. You, Liam, and April agree to go back with them and help them get dressed. I can't tell. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be Yugi. He looks like Yugi mixed with a few other elements, though.
Yeah, I see a little bit of Cloud in there with that big sword.
Yeah, like the hair is Yugi, though it also makes me think of Ren Goku in Demon Slayer. But the sword, the pauldron, and the outfit itself just screams Cloud and Final Fantasy in general.
All right, I've mapped it out. I've put it in the chat which each number represents. And we're going to roll a dice. We're going to find out who I'm going for this round. All right.
Hello, Nathan.
All right, rolling the dice. I'm going to see if I can get it to pick up in the mic.
It's going good, Nathan. Took a long time because of us chatting to get to here, but oh well.
As Gots in number 2, I'm going for Liam.
Okay.
Great.
And we also got to figure out who's gonna be, who's gonna voice who.
Do we want to roll again, or do we just want to pick and choose?
Maybe.
Are there any characters you want to do?
I'll take Omen.
Okay.
Anyone that you for sure want?
I mean, I could always go April or Zoe.
I'll for sure give you Zoe. I kind of, can I have April this time?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll take April, Omen, and Liam if that's okay.
Sounds good. That leaves me with
Zoe,
Doug, and Nico. And then we'll probably roll for any minor characters then.
Yep. Speed 6 sucks, Nathan. Hope you're doing better. And hope you're having fun in Procreate. Well, we already got it once, Ben. Maybe at a different time we can worry about it. But right now, we can also try to get some new stuff. And also, like, Arc is like, imagine us as Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's several green. Sometimes they're the 6 Rangers, sometimes they're part of the original 5.
Yeah, that I just wrote something like that to
Yeah.
Arc, although I didn't word it as well.
Yeah. Where does this belt go?
That's the belt that holds the sheath for my black dagger, not to be confused with my grave dagger, my blacker dagger, or the sheath I keep my phone in.
Oh, that sounds fun, Nathan. That should be very cool to come out.
Oh, nice.
At some point, should kind of do my own version of like some of the monsters, or just kaiju in general.
Yeah.
What about this belt?
That's the thigh belt that holds the 2 shin belts in place. Never left home without it. I'm trying to do Australian and it's not working.
Yeah. Ben is kind of wondering if we were Power Rangers, what colors would each of us be?
Red.
As much as like
Red
green is,
favorite.
like while I have green be my avatar's color, and I know blue is one of my favorite colors, I can just take pink because that's also a color used.
That's a good one.
What was yours again? Red?
I said red. It's my favorite color, despite my avatar being green.
Yeah.
But I also tend to take charge on a lot of things. Would that make me a good leader? I don't know, but it would make me a leader.
Yeah. So if it was like Popcross also thrown in on this, then maybe you'd be the Black Ranger because you wear a lot of black. Granted, in real life I also wear a lot of black.
Yeah.
Or it could be like Time Force, where like he's the Sixth Ranger that's also red.
Just a slightly darker red.
I mean, it wasn't a slightly darker red technically for that because it was just the same red, just a different outfits parts.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, but not being an asshole like Eric was, because it's Popcross.
Yes.
I don't want to be yellow. Yep, I don't care that much for yellow. So I'll take pink. I'm not sure. I'm off the top of my head not sure for Mr. Sepulveda. Maybe he's like a lighter blue, like they use in Ninja Storm and Mystic Force.
Ah, true.
And then purple for Fantasy Creed.
Yeah, at this point we're more like Dino Chargers, where there's like 14 of them.
Pretty much.
I think I read this line, by the way. I think.
Yeah.
At least some of it. I don't know if I ever actually finished it. Whoops.
Yeah. Lime is still a kind of a green, so probably stick with two different. As much as like unless we did it where like we allowed out like repeating colors, I probably wouldn't be. I probably wouldn't even be still a lime color.
11 Dino Rangers. Dang it, I was close.
Why does this character need shin belts? Do they serve any practical purpose?
They serve a great purpose. They make me look really cool.
Nothing bad ever happens to me.
It's kind of what I have to go for in order to get that Australian, because I did a casting, or I did an audition recently, and it's like, this character needs to be Australian. I'm like, well, time to learn a new accent.
Good job. It may be turquoise. I think that's technically what the ends of my avatar's hair is. Or teal.
Yeah, that or teal, I would say.
To each their own. If wearing an impractical amount of belts make you feel confident, go for it, Queen. And it's Final Fantasy. You have to have so many belts. How else are people going to know that you're in it? Fair enough. Okay. I've got one last belt here. Where does it go?
That one's... Oh, I don't remember where that one goes, actually.
Maybe it just goes in the trash. More like belongs in the trash.
Belongs in the trash! Ah! He needs to charge me.
Honestly, kind of... There were a few times your Australian did make me think of D. Bradley, so...
Yeah.
Something got pushed right outside the room. So, I was like, what was that noise?
No.
No! Every belt is necessary to give depth to this character. Everyone knows a JRPG protagonist power is directly proportional to the amount of belts they're wearing.
Yep.
Basically,
Seems true.
it's kind of what you just said.
Yep. Knight, do you know where to put this belt? Well, I mean, I know one of the old jokes that people always seem to do when I was a kid. Well, maybe not always, depending on the person. Up your butt and around the corner.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
That is
okay.
Okay, that is a special extra belt for punishing hot people who have been naughty, wink. Maybe we should use the one to actually hold up your pants.
Okay, I forget what these stats are, but if you pick that top one, you're gonna have to read some really weird things as April.
I think we might have to wait at least a few moments because I think someone's in the laundry room, which is right behind my room. So I might want to wait a few moments for that.
Me knowing exactly what's coming next if you pick that makes that so funny.
Me willing to do it, but also has to wait a few moments.
It was like literally just the other day I was playing around and I got this exact event.
On a different, looking outside, like, God, the clouds are so gray right now. It's like almost 1. How are you so gray?
Yeah.
I can vaguely hear it, so I'm just gonna. I'll just look to see what you and Dempsey said in the chat while we wait for less people to hear. And, just a general community Discord could be, yeah, that's probably a good idea. That way, then we can also. Then we can have in the announcements just a general share for like streams.
Yeah. I don't know if we wanted to talk about it on stream, just to go back and forth, but
touche.
no, it's fine. But I got Arc when Arc was asking about chatting with us in the voice call. It gave me that idea because we have this Discord together where we bounce ideas off each other, but if we wanted to do like a big group Q&A, it would be, at least I think it'd be much easier to do it where all of us are the air quotes mods of a big Discord server instead of being like, oh, if you're interested in Dempsey stuff, come over to Kingpin server or whatever.
Yeah.
Although I know like Fantasy Creed's Discord is constantly jumping with people, so.
Fun. I'm just gonna quickly answer Art's question before, because I think it's quite enough back there, meaning that I should be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of type, you guys, Power Rangers? And second thing is DMZ going to be an old mentor or Popcraft being old mentor?
That's funny.
I would like. I'd either put the I'd still say DMZ gets. It's just a normal ranger. Her. Popgrass, I can almost see him as like a 7th ranger, not as like the 6th ranger sort of archetype.
That makes sense.
Like type of ranger, I don't like, since there's a lot of it is still involving like just personality, usual personalities and stuff. I don't know. I'd like to learn how to do the freaking kicks and flips.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mortal Kombat designs. That sounds like something that could be fun to do at some point. I know who I would be looking at. I know who I would be looking at. And that's all I'll say. Now we can go. A special extra belt for punishing out people who have been naughty. Wink.
Ooh, smart.
Ah, of course. A good hero always has extra weapons on hand. I'm not too sure how to fight with a belt, though. Is it like a whip?
Probably.
Oh, it's like something, all right.
Well, you don't want to do it too harshly, okay? It's more of a spank.
Oh, I can't picture it. Can you show me, Liam?
Oh, Well, if no one else wants to be part of the demonstration, I guess I have to take one for the team and volunteer. What? Come on, Liam. Just do it. How else is Nico supposed to learn? April lays bum up on the bed, and Liam timidly spanks her with the belt. I can already tell. No, I can say. Hey, I prefer if it was like Omen and April with this. I found found some ship art with those two, so I have to agree. I like the ship of them. Tall, dark, edgy, small, cute, but still also gonna murder.
I have to share. This story is so inappropriate for stream. So after the stream ends, I have a story I have to share with you.
Oh joy! Oh joy! Have fun, people trying to figure out what that is. Remember, Nico, you don't want to hit too hard. This is still cosplay, after all. No! Harder! Don't clip that.
Oh, I gotta say, it looks kinda sexual. But lots of JRPG characters have gratuitously sexual designs, so I guess that's the idea.
Oh, the unfortunate thing is, it seems like because you mentioned it, people are going to want to know now.
That's fair.
It's FOMO. Okay, you're just going to make a private, unlisted video, and then... Just kidding.
Yeah. Harder girl, what in God's name are you on?
Maybe Liam should demonstrate again, just to make sure you got it.
Yes.
I don't know what the Scoville scale is.
Isn't that like, isn't that how they measure spices? Scoville scale.
If so, then
The Scoville scale is a measurement of the pungency or spiciness of chili peppers.
I mean, it is. I mean, how we described it is spicy.
MonsterCon is too hot to handle.
I mean, granted, I guess spicy in like when you use it in YouTube. So instead of just being, unless you decide just to use the word horny, the correct phrasing. But you know,
That's not allowed on YouTube. You've been demonetized.
yeah, and then the actual porn ones don't get demonetized ever.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Still was funny. I don't know if you watched the recent Pop Cross video, but he
No,
was
I
like
don't
saying that,
catch up.
oh no, this gets a little spicy, and I'm like, you haven't gotten that spicy yet at Pop Cross.
Just looking at Pop Crust like pathetic. This child's play.
We are. Oh, it was still like a surprise from him. Probably similar to like the first time hearing you on boss level, but that was more of just a reassurance of like, oh, good, I don't have to worry about being as.
Yeah, I'm so glad I was not alienated from the artist for being on boss level.
Definitely not for me.
I say some crazy things.
Don't we all? Just goes to show that any conversation can be improved with a sexy visual aid. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 smarts. Honestly, I thought that was going to be a lot worse based on how you said it.
I thought it went on for a little longer, I'll be honest. I guess I forgot a little bit of it.
Or you're thinking of a different time.
Maybe. All I remember is I got that event. I usually like to play MonsterCon while eating lunch on Fridays and stuff. And I got this event while my mother was sitting 2 inches away from me.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm sort of like click, 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 click.
No.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Oh, right. It's my turn now. All
Yeah,
right, let's see. Throw me in the lobby.
Lobby. To get boldness.
Hell yeah.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid. Way to go, you gain 2 boldness. Your charm isn't great though.
It's fine.
Apparently, Kyle, your mom is questioning your sanity, according to Ben.
Oh, she's been doing that for years. That's nothing new.
Same. You and your pals are in line for a photo op when you have the sinking feeling you're being watched. You hear a ghostly, grating voice growing closer. Are you being haunted? No. Worse, you've caught the attention of an annoying streamer.
Which of us want the streamer?
Hello, I got the dice. Even or odds?
Odds.
7.
I'll say that's an odd number. I'll be the streamer.
Whoa! You're April 1st! And you're Zoe, that famous fanfic author! Yeah! What are the odds that I just happened to meet you guys with my camera on and 80,000 viewers online? What?
Nerd, I don't think he's an incel. He's just an asshole.
I was just gonna say that.
He's just like the general big, famous or big named ones that are just annoying assholes that do stuff that they shouldn't have a platform. But
Like off the top of my head, like probably someone named Jimmy or something probably goes by like, I don't know, off the top of my head, Mr. Beast. Just that'd be a crazy channel name.
Yeah.
But a person along those kind of lines.
yeah, like I don't know, a gun and what is it? Some sort of weapon, I think, that uses gunpowder. No wait, I did that wrong. That one that has like a. I don't know, they use like a weapon, a ranged weapon, and it's an animal that like howls at the moon. I don't remember who they are.
No way. Nah, it can't be. This character's shows way more emotion than her.
And they're totally not
I
going
will
to
admit
get thrown into like
It took me a little while to get that one.
Yeah, it took a while for me to get to the joke anyway. And they're definitely not like any of those ones that go to foreign countries and be assholes there.
Ooh.
We all be bards. We all be bards, Nathan. Because
Where the heck is Sand Key? There we go. I've played D&D only once, and I was a plasmoid rogue.
Yeah. Eh.
I'm so glad I said my answer and typed it in the same thing.
Yeah. Like, I do like playing some of the martial classes, but like based on how I am in real life, probably some form of bard. And that's what most of us are. I have to agree. I don't know if I love or hate his design. I don't think it's a bad design, but I think what his character is bad.
Yeah.
Classic Liam.
You're luckier than you know, good sir, for you have also unwittingly encountered Liam de Liancourt, the greatest poet to inevitably never amount to anything. I don't think that's
I also got this event recently.
What?
I also got this event recently.
Ah. Also, I don't think that's a good thing to be proud of, Liam.
Yeah. Oh, to intentionally never amount to anything. That's funny.
Sure, whatever. So, Zoe, do you think you'll ever ditch that lame vampire and write a fic about a real stud like me?
I mean, I don't think you're one to talk, so...
I'd make a great self-cess character. Lots of people have told me to go fuck myself.
Well, that's... Hey, look, that's the one true thing he said so far.
That's such a banger line.
That is true.
I wonder why.
Now that you mention it, I once wrote a poem about fucking myself. Let me read it for you. Moon-drenched butt cheeks, invisible to the mirror.
It is insane.
Will you shut up, dude? The hot people here are trying to have a conversation.
You're too pretty for this.
Then who gave you the right to talk?
Oh! Ha! You're a feisty little clown, aren't you? How about giving me a honk honk for chat?
I felt disgusting saying that.
I can see why at the same time. Fun fact. The phrase Hong Kong goes back to centuries in clownish culture. It began as a hunting chant for early clowns in the Middle Ages. I think that might be made up a little bit, but oh well.
Yeah, who knows?
Nerd, go look it up. It may have served as a form of group echolocation, as clowns were once nocturnal and tended to hunt in packs. So they're like, if you... Clowns are werewolf, vampire, demon hybrid things.
I knew it.
That makes sense.
I've always said clowns were whatever you just said.
Dude, this isn't your fucking TED Talk. I'm trying to talk to hot babes, and you're getting in my way. Butt out.
Maybe clowns are just fey creatures, in all honesty.
They were back in 2016.
I mean, like, being able to, like, you know, change appearance, other magical abilities. Yeah, I think that makes
part.
sense.
Yeah.
And also, you know, even the demonic parts are that happens. A lot of clowns can still be with Faye. You know, Liam, I'd be happy to demonstrate a midnight Hong Kong cunt if you want. Can I join? I think actually all of us would want to join. Because it's going to be killing this guy. Or sending his soul to hell.
Word honk comes from the Old English word honk, but with a C, meant as an onomatopoeia for the sound of a goose.
That sounds about right.
Damn, April is honk with 4 C's.
That's actually really good. That's really good. It seems like April and Zoe want to be off the stream. Liam wants to be on the stream, and the streamer wants to be an asshole. You know what to do. I really do need to go through some of these streams to make shorts.
Yeah.
Because that could definitely help. I definitely need that though. I definitely want like need one of your avatar for, so I can do like some edits with the avatar in the short, just to be a little more interesting. Also,
I gotta. So
Or maybe I draw-
my current avatar is basically whatever's in the profile picture is all I drew.
yeah,
I need to go back and draw the rest of them.
yeah. Or I also just draw a version in my style, or trying to draw both of ours in Monster Prom style. Who knows? That's a later problem. That's a later thing to think about.
Yeah, the Monster Prom style is cool, but it's a tough one to replicate.
That is true. Every time Liam is off screen, yell, "Oh my god, look at that! Liam just did a sick backflip!" Put subtitles on Liam to translate Liam language into something people can actually enjoy and understand.
Wasn't the 7 C's?
Oh yeah, which option did you want?
Backflip. I don't know if it picked up.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Sorry.
Whoopsies. My bad, chat.
So, April, what's your relationship status looking like? Is there a Mr. First?
There's going to be a Mrs. First. Another Mrs. First.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Liam just did a sick backflip.
Hmm?
What are you talking about? He wasn't doing a backflip at all.
Do you think any of us besides, like, Popcross can do a backflip?
Oh.
I definitely can't. If I got
I
training,
can. I landed on my neck once.
if I get training, maybe, but...
Yeah.
Nah, he totally was. You just missed it.
Talk about elves.
Gosh, imagine not seeing that amazing flip. Talk about elves.
Fine. April, what else do you hide behind your little... Fine, April. What else do you hide behind your little Miss Perfect at? Spill your secrets.
Liam, another backflip. You absolute madman.
Hello, everyone. I'm Liam Delancourt. allow me to recite a sonnet I recently composed.
You're liars! He's not doing backflips. He's just reading weird-ass poetry.
He's doing it while he's backflipping, you idiot. You just keep missing it. Throw a table at him. He always warms up for his poetry with a backflip. Blink, and you'll miss it.
Ugh. So tell me, would you rather kill a puppy or a baby? And why are you such a horrible person that you'd kill one of those?
I'd kill you first.
I put a baby and a puppy in front of this person. Whichever one he kills first, he gets $1 million.
God.
With the backflips, Liam. They're too sick to handle.
Ellipses. Shall I compare thee to a virgin's blood? Thou art more lovely and more delicious.
In the streamers chat. Shrek Cream Pie 420. How does this dumbass keep missing that poet's backflips?
God.
Don't clip me, chat, please.
God.
I'm just reading the script.
K-E-K? I'm just gonna say K-E-K. K-E-K, winner? I'm unfollowing. Does anybody know the Backflipping Poets channel?
F you all. I'm out.
Ow, I hit my hand on the desk.
Oh, the sweet taste of victory. And Liam got 7 new followers. 3 of them actually get into his poetry. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts.
So many places to go.
Alright, since there's 2 of us, we get so much time. You said creativity and fun, so let's get some more fun. No wait, this isn't... Is this? What is this again?
Backgammon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You check out the games going on at the community zone, and you find an area dedicated to retro video games. You start by playing some N64 games. Then you go further back in time to play the original Super Mario, where Mario is a dick. You round out your playing session by playing checkers in the royal game of UR. Your Mesopotamian gamer skills grant you +2 fun.
Hell yeah, I'm platinum in the Mesopotamian Gamer League.
I mean, banshees are kind of ghost spirit sort of thing. It's, you know.
True.
Later, you sit down to play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April, and Nico.
Good day to you.
Good. Everyone's here. Thank you all for agreeing to be part of my campaign. Going a little into the narrator voice with that accent.
And by everybody, we mean just all the characters' night voices.
And Nico.
And Nico.
Prepare to enter my fantasy realm of Lestradia, which could be the setting of my future novel if this all goes well, but no pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern, looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
I think my cunning wizard, Wizzo Cunningham, would cunningly scan the tavern for any shady characters. I rolled a 15 on my perception check.
That's a good one from Ark, though. Well, I think somebody needs to banshee him. Wizzo spots some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room.
I thought you said Lizzo for a second.
No, Wizzo. Wizzo the
Yeah.
wizard. Wizzo, what's with all these dead kids?
Oh,
It's a Tom Scush.
yeah.
Yeah. They look suspicious, almost as if they know something about.
Oi, Wizzo loves dominoes. And so do I. I joined their game.
Does he have dynamite? Or are those fire? Maybe they're firecrackers.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to talk to them too? As I was saying.
How silly!
Did you say Domino's? Sorry, I had to check my phone, so I wasn't paying attention. But I love Domino's. My stream is sponsored by their pizza.
Eat fresh. That's not the slogan. What the heck is Domino's slogan?
I don't know what. I don't even know if they have one.
Yeah.
God, I want pizza now.
Yeah.
As do I. I will destroy you all at this game within a game. Liam,
Apparently, Domino's slogan from 2024 to 2028 is "Hungry for more." Kind of lame.
yeah. I am hungry for pizza now.
Yeah.
Liam, what number must my math rock roll so that I may lay the most intimidating domino? Hell if I know. Wizards and Wavens doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign.
Well, why not? Which means we can homebrew it ourselves. This is why I love TTRPGs. The only limit is your imagination.
Your friends spend the next hour playing dominoes in a WNW campaign. Liam's allowing it, but you can tell he's about to tear his man bun out. Poor guy, maybe you should do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign. Okay, roll sleight of hand to start eating the dominoes without your friends noticing. Except that you can't unhook these idiots. Help Liam redesign his whole campaign to be experienced through high-stakes domino matches. It's a win-win. I think this is creativity, and since I apparently need more creativity...
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever gotten this one, so I'm not much help.
You know what? Fine. Suddenly, a group of bandits rush into the tavern with swords and dominoes drawn. Roll initiative. Yes, I was waiting for this to get messy. I wield my strongest domino piece. Later, the bugbear lays down a double blank domino tile, effectively sealing off the patch. Wizzo, you lose 10 HP and fall unconscious. No! You must survive, Wizzo! I command it!
It's too late. I shall not pass this death to save. I shall not pass this death to save. You must succeed where this old wizard could not. Farewell.
We'll try, Wizzo. We'll lay our tiles like our lives depend on it. If only the Reaper would take me instead. I'm not made for high-stakes dominoes. New anime coming soon.
It would probably do great.
I mean, probably. Even later,
Gag upon your bitter failure.
a natural 20. I lay my final tile. Gag upon your bitter failure, Warlock. Omen wins the domino boss fight. The warlock has no choice but to dispel his curse on these lands. Good job, everyone.
That was cool.
That was fun. I've never been so invested in something I wasn't being paid to promote before. I'm glad you enjoyed the game. The dominoes thing was annoying at first, but I'm happy you all pushed me in a bold new creative direction. I have been
This is basically just how the plot of Yu-Gi-Oh happened.
Yeah. I demand that we play another. This time, we shall theme the quests around categories. You have a great time playing games with your friends. You also gain 2 creativity for helping design a campaign around such an innovative concept. You also lose 2
You
fun,
were right.
though. God,
Oh, never mind.
didn't help me either way. Net 0 gain on fun, though.
I was just gonna say net 0.
Is there a food stand nearby?
Any place you are.
Merch hall.
Merch hall. You want some charm.
Yeah, charm.
Look at giant.
I would buy every single one of those.
Yeah. Omen would want the hot dog, though.
Yeah.
You're walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim but very bad luck. Yeah, you don't have any Lucky Scion merch on you. I don't know. Anyone else been watching To Be Hero X?
I'm a little behind though. I'm only on like episode 5.
Gotcha. I got a little behind because, you know, the headphone situation.
Right.
The guy that he, like the other, in episode 5, because it's like the kid that's being like in the ESO outfit and he trying to do whatever that one competition thingamajig.
Yeah.
The other guy, the one that is also interested in the same girl as him, his voice actor is the original Alphonse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mainly recognized it because he's also the voice of Oscar and Ruby.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know anything else off the top of my head that he does. I mean, he is technically in Brotherhood as like another character. I don't remember what their name is off the top of my head. But he's Father? I think he's like young father. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
He's in other stuff. Those are the main things I know of.
Nice.
The vendor gives you the box set as at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills gives you +2 charm. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's Yaoi art stand. Hopefully, he offers a friends and family discount. The 3 of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. Partially, like, there's an anime called To Be Hero X arc. It's currently running. And I just randomly mentioned that. And talked about a voice actor in it. And other stuff he did. That's about it.
You good?
Yes, I'm good. I might even be too good. I was just doing some warm-up sketches, trying to capture men in the throes of glorious passion, when I drew this. God, I wish I could just go to a con to, you know, sell.
Yeah.
I might be. I looked at Fan Expo. It almost seems like I can just buy a table right away. It doesn't have like a wait. Didn't seem like it had a wait list like Rose City. So I might have to look into that. But it's still a big amount for purchase,
Yeah.
and I don't have the
I
money.
want to get some more like projects completed before I start
Yeah.
looking at con tables.
I need to make. I want to make art like I did, like technically on half of the Jeff the Shark for Nurgle stream, where I just did a scene that was made into a print for like my mom's birthday gift. I need to do some
Right.
more stuff like that, because then maybe I could try going to like the Saturday markets with those stuff.
Oh, nice. That'd be cool.
That'd be smart to do. Try out. Who knows? Anything to try to be making money at this point where I'm making none. Or a dollar
Exactly.
something.
Oh, fuck.
Holy fuck.
What is the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see.
This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen.
Don't clip that, is what you're gonna say.
Who cares? Chat if you want, clip it. Who cares anymore?
I know. Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought your yaoi hobby was stupid. Secretly? You told me twice just yesterday. Whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Besides April's boobs.
Ooh. That one's not in the script.
Oh well. Oh, that's cool. Edward Bosco's in. I don't know.
In Doom Eternal, yeah.
I don't know if that's that's not the newest one, right?
No, that was the 2000. I want to say 2021 was when Doom Eternal came out.
Is that the one
I
that
just-
came out at the same time as Animal Crossing New
Yes.
Horizons? Because
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you selling this one? Name your price. I'll give you anything.
I will give you $5. Wait, account for inflation. I will give you $5,000.
Yeah, that's fun.
Sorry, I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. True. So what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus?
Eat it to consume its raw power.
Okay. Draw some underwear on it. The world's not ready. Eat it. Consume the power. You snatch the drawing and shove it in your mouth.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Pomboo? What the fuck, Pomboo? Hey, Pomboo! A picnic basket.
Hey, Bumble Boo, did you just eat my cock?
On a different, have you ever seen Jellystone?
No, I don't think so.
I've seen a few. It's really funny. They have the humor's really good.
YouTuber?
No, it's a cartoon it's about a bunch of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, including like Yogi Bear. It has Yogi Bear in them. He has Top Cat, and a few others show up, and they all live in the town of Jellystone, and they have like random adventures, and it has some really good
interesting.
humor in it.
I've never heard about this. That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's on. I know for sure it's on Max. That's my sister
Yeah.
showed it to me.
Interesting. I'll have to see if I can get it.
What the fuck, Pombubu? Did you just eat my cock?
Fuck. This truly is the best timeline.
Ain't that the truth? Perhaps it's for the best. Quite frankly, Liam, I was already considering stabbing you in your sleep and stealing the immaculate cock for myself.
Good point. Boo Boo eating your cock probably just saved your life.
Who cares about my life? Pombubu deprived the world of my beautiful art.
Liam, that cock was the kind of cock that starts wars. It would have been the cock that sunk 1,000 ships. It was the hypothetical cock of Helen of Troy. 4. I had to say that 4 times in one sentence. 3 sentences.
I can only count the 4.
Boo Boo just bought MonsterCon another century or 2 of peace. Isn't that worth sacrificing your perfect cock?
No. I guess. Liam longingly caresses your belly. Well, that's...
Oh, please don't.
Oh no. Oh no. Good night, sweet prince. I pity you, my strange cock-worshipping friend. Would you feel better if we purchased some hot dogs?
That's what they call me. I can't say that one out loud.
If you're not leaving, I am.
Because I'm gonna get some, with or without you. This experience has given me a craving for something phallic. Man, actually, now I want a hot dog also. To Costco! I'd probably have to get gas soon anyway, so yeah.
They didn't get rid of their damn churros, I would go to Costco.
Get rid of them?
They replaced the churros with chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
At least by me, they did.
Oh, yeah, I don't think they have any of those either, them anymore. Granted, I'm still pissed with that they got rid of the soft pretzel that they had like 20 years ago.
Soft pretzels are so good.
Yes. Now I want a soft pretzel.
Pretzels.
The only place that has soft pretzels that I know of around here is the mall. The same one that's like an hour-ish drive, maybe, depending on traffic.
Onward to Wetzel's Pretzels.
Auntie M's, technically, I think.
That too, yeah. Both are good.
It's the same one that has the only Hot Topic in the area that I also applied to, and they gave at least one thing saying, "Oh, we're looking at it like at the beginning of this month." After not hearing anything from them already for a month, I hope to hear something back again. I'm willing to take that job.
Yeah.
You averted war, apparently, and got to eat hot dogs with your friends. And the power of Liam's cock inside you gives you +2 boldness and -2 creativity.
Yes, Ark, join the dark side. April is the best.
April is great. I mean, I like Omen also, but, I like all the girls in this. Okay, time to trade places. Okay, everyone, choose an anime.
IQ.
I'll go with actually Kaiju number 8.
Ooh.
I think I still have like 1 or 2 episodes to watch.
I have the whole thing to watch.
Player orders decided based on the likelihood that Pombubu would survive if they were isekai'd into that anime's universe. Isn't Haikyuu the...
That's the volleyball one.
Yeah, so I think...
So, chances of survival for me are not that great.
What?
I'm not good at sports.
That's just a real world then! No. That's just normal life. The other one is
Yeah,
has kaijus in it.
I guess.
You survived that. You don't have to be on the sports team. You just have to live in the same world.
Extra fries, please.
True.
Oh, thank God they're at different tables though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, throw me with Liam.
How spicy do you want it to go?
Let's do. Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna say watch a movie, but hold off for 1
Gotcha.
second. Endings. Do. Oh, interesting. It's not unlocked for you. Well, no. Okay. There's another one. Oh, no, wait. Is there a go out for... Nope, go out for lunch is not unlocked.
Do I unlock these by having all 3 of these be successful at one point?
I think so, because I'm...
I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
Which means...
Because there's several secret endings where it's like triggered by sitting alone at the food court and watching TV, but that one's not unlocked yet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's go with watching a movie.
That'd be, I think, a normal one
So
then.
relaxing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a secret ending.
Well, we'll see. You and Liam watch the latest action movie. Liam seems bored during the movie, which has you a bit worried. But then the credits roll, his eyes light up, and you quickly learn Liam's favorite part of the movie night, offering a scathing review on Rotten Potatoes.
Rotten potatoes. I don't know why that's so funny.
Bonding by being haters. Yay. Give the most correct opinion in review for the new Lilo and Stitch live action movie.
I pretend this movie never existed.
I will, when it's still in the public consciousness, I will shit on it, but once it's no longer is, I will ignore it. More so.
Exactly.
Because God, it looked bad, and then hearing everything that happened in it is like, Disney execs, go die. We've seen one of Omen's already, and I kind of want to get one of April's secret endings.
I know April has at least 2.
I think everyone has a 2 secret ending. Everyone has at least 2, usually. That's
Yeah. One is definitely a lot more stream friendly than the other.
I mean, we've seen how it goes already.
Yeah, actually you cannot. Actually, it says it's initially triggered randomly, but one of the ones requires the museum for April's ending.
Huh. Interesting. We'll figure that out in the future.
Yeah.
You and April have a great game night.
Did I win? Did I win?
You decide to play charades. April whips the floor with you. You could have foreseen this, since clowns and mimes are probably related to some degree. Still, it was fun watching her silently devour a whole rotisserie chicken. New kink unlocked. I'm just practicing my whistle.
What do you mean green's not a creative color?
Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. You just realize some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool looking friends. So you thought it'd be nice to get their approval to use their likeness first. Okay, choose an alternate career in case your current one doesn't pan out.
King of the Moon.
Rock Climber, Doctor of Physics, and Rectangle.
Art is so energizing.
You're the protagonist of a weird isekai. The goddess can bestow you one thing. Choose wisely. The ability to vomit angry bugs. Many gorgeous feet for days. Control over farts. The knowledge of milk-based curses. I don't know. You know what? This one can technically be funny because then you can make like the big bad just fart uncontrollably and embarrass them. So it gets some fun.
So, where's the chill zone?
Lobby again, I guess. Actually, main stage. I probably need smarts for Liam.
Probably. Soft or hard magic system. World building choices when writing your magical girl story. And yeah, use that with magic girl. Good enough. You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world building mechanics. You gain 2 smarts from all that knowledge, and from learning so many new dick jokes. Afterwards, you join Liam, Owen, and April to see a Q&A with one of the top 3D modelers in the video game industry.
I took the last minor character, so you can have this one.
Yeah, sure. Hey, look, Liam's here also. Hey, it's another night round, pretty much. Hello, everybody. I'm Alice Garcia, and I'm well known for 3D rendering the digestive systems of every character in the Splash Kaboom franchise. I don't know what the Splash... Is it supposed to be like a Banjo-Kazooie joke?
That or Crash Bandicoot.
That is probably...
Or maybe something I don't even know.
That is also true. I know that either there's like something... I think it's part of like the credits where there's like a vending machine... Not a vending machine. Where there's a claw machine. I think there's a Crash Bandicoot in it, so it could be that. Did she just say digestive systems? Now, I know what you're thinking. Alice, how did you manage to create such realistic, fully functioning organs for my favorite video game characters? I was most assuredly not thinking that. April might be, though. I can see that, maybe. Well, there were challenges for sure. I had to study how Splash's turbo mode would affect the shape and properties of his digestive system. These are important questions. No, they're not. Also, since Splash acquires other characters' abilities by eating them, I had to design an unusually large esophagus for him. It's like Splash, like a fusion of like a bunch of different guys, because he's also Kirby now.
Yeah.
Of course, that would never work in real life. Your esophagus would never be able to handle eating an entire person. Mine handled it pretty well for the other day when I ate
Anyway,
a very big pizza, which definitely wasn't a living person. I love her so much. I can see you're eager to learn more about my process, so I'm going to open the floor to questions.
Me, pick me.
And the Miku shirt. I do love the tentacle hair buns here.
Yeah.
I like how they can be so creative with Zoe.
Yeah, it's crazy. They must love her over there.
I think I could. I think they love a lot of their characters. I don't know about equally, but they definitely probably have like a bunch of people on their team that have like love certain characters a lot, so they can all make sure every character gets the love, people would want to see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with you.
I prepared a list of questions about my favorite character, Pearl the Power Princess, if that's okay.
If it's about her digestive tract, of course. I spent 60 full working hours modeling Pearl's digestive system, so I'd be happy to answer any questions related to it. Puffy face.
Hard pass.
I think I'll pass my turn to my good friend Pompoopoo. I'm sure he is a digestive-related question of some sort.
I think you said Pom Poo Poo.
I think I did, but it's fine.
You take the challenge. Ask a question about the digestive system that wows the audience and woos your friends. When Splash Kaboom is hurt, he loses all his coins. Does this mean he somehow stores coins inside of him? And most importantly, which hole do they come out of?
Ugh.
I've
don't wanna
heard
do
you
that
can read the future by reading the entrails of a sacrificed animal. Can you check my innards and tell me if my job interview next week will go well?
Let's do that one. That one sounds slightly less disgusting.
Is that really necessary? Can't you just wait until next week? Liam, we're unemployed. We need the money. Actually, I don't know about what it is for you anymore.
I need the money.
I mean,
I need the money. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, the money is still. I think no matter what, will still be the same. The job is a different thing.
No.
Well, I can't say no to someone asking me to cut them and rummage. Well, I can't say no to someone asking me to cut them and rummage around in their viscera. You totally can. Liam, let the woman do her job. I'm pretty sure her job is 3D modeler. Liam's got a point, but the 3D modeler is already opening your stomach. You're a zombie, so it's not that big of a problem.
Yeah.
You can't see what's happening, but it can't be great since a couple people vomit and faint.
Hungry.
Is anyone else craving a roast beef sandwich right now? No, this was like 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. When you were beef.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Rubens sound good now. Well, can you see the future in Pamboo-Boo's guts or what? Yes, I see. That this was all a trick question. You don't have a job interview at all.
Yes.
Fuck, she's good. Everyone applauds. Later, you and your friends are eating sandwiches in the food court. I'm pretty sure this is the same one from I want to say this looks like something that would be Monster Prom. Oh well.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the cafeteria image from Monster Prom.
Yeah. I need a...
I gotta admit, Pom-Boo-Boo, that was a bold move back there. Mad props.
Indeed. Next time you feel like pulling a jape, allow me to stab you in the stomach. Shouldn't you get sewn up before you bleed out, though? Zombie, so that doesn't really matter as much.
I will after lunch.
You gain 2 smarts for invoking the power of entrail reading, but lose 2 fun. Which you need smarts, so...
I'm fully charged.
Barnacles.
Yep.
I'll get some charm also. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool Zine for $2.99 monster dollars. Then a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars. Who? No, why are you doing 90 in cents? All the cons I've been to, like maybe a few had like maybe a 50 cent, but most of the time they rounded up the dollar. You then buy a pack of gum for 99 monster dollars. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins. You have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. Shouldn't it be jingling? Oh well.
Maybe?
Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's kinda almost romantic.
Wow.
Oh, Knight! Look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture of it. With it. April pulls out her phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn white. She takes a deep breath before answering it. Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me?
Should I or do you?
We can also roll.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We'll go with odds again.
And I'll go with evens. 1, so you.
Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 calls?
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con.
Is that so? I thought you were I thought you were always on your phone, managing that internet job of yours.
In air quotes.
Job.
I can hear the quotation marks over the phone, Mother.
Mother. Good. Could you also hear my disappointment at you leaving the Zerk de Lepe tree for whatever streaming Minecraft is?
With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again. Might as well pull out this voice.
Yeah. An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg.
Clown egg? Wait, is this the... I mean, isn't it this... Have you ever watched, or either watched the actual movie or watched the kill count for it of Stitches?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So I do know what the clown egg is because of that.
Yeah,
Kill count.
it's actually a real thing. The clown egg registry is a real thing that real life clowns do.
Gotcha. The more you know. Oh yeah, it's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look.
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my love, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft for no discernible good reason. I don't know if I'm trying to go French or Russian.
I'm trying German, so
We're all over the map with these characters.
the old. We'll just do the. It's the old country. Who
Yeah.
knows what exactly the old country is? No, mother. I was explaining it tonight.
Who's that? They better not be some new lover of yours. You know your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown.
Well, I think I've. Well, looking at a little bit about me already, I'm probably already a clown. So, just give me the makeup and I'll be right at home.
If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange you a chaperone date with Buffo from Cirque des Balagacci. I definitely butchered that. Circo de Balagacci.
Hello, Galahound. Just some mods prom, deciding who we are and who we're going for, and there's probably some clippable moments, or the moments that we say don't clip that, but
Yeah. Okay, so Circo means circus, and Plagiachi is clowns. So it literally is just the circus of clowns. The more you know.
I've had thoughts, but at the moment they're still not gonna happen because there's a lot of reasons why I just don't think I'm not gonna do them at the moment. Maybe later in the future, but right now, Yui Jaw's not gonna happen. What? You can't marry me off to Buffalo? He smells like eggs and he honks when he breathes.
When he breathes.
Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married. So it looks like you need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how? I do think I know a little bit about how this ending, what the last skill check is though for this. So,
Yeah.
because if someone, a streamer I follow on Tumblr was playing it recently and got a clip, and it showed up on a clip with the egg. So I do know what, at least when we get to the final one, what I'll need my highest stat to be.
Right.
It's charm. For one of them. I know how to answer for one of them for being charmed, so. The other one, who knows? That's a later thing to figure out. I guess because you have that. You have just the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. Explains why you'd be a good lover. Call your friend Liam. He'd be happy to confirm you are definitely a clown. You know what? Let's have Liam explain how we're a clown. That'll be funny. You open this up into a freeway call and put Liam on the line. And Galhan, there's still a lot of reasons why I'm not gonna do that. It's just later, way later in the future. Hello, dear Kurov. What do you need, Knight? Are you locked in the bathroom again? No, I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am. You want me to judge you to a total stranger? I thought you would never ask.
So was Liam, was it? Can you vouch for tonight's clownishness?
Indeed, as long as you define clown as one who commits acts of such buffoonery that you can't help but laugh, because otherwise you'll cry. Moreover, her sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree. It would hurt your eyes all the way in the back row. You know Knight can hear all this, right? That's fine. It's healthy for her to endure a bit of constructive criticism sometimes. Sure, Liam. I know I did this to myself, but...
The verbal brutality of this Liam person makes me trust them. And if they speak this well of Knight, I suppose she is good enough for me. This French accent isn't good enough for me, though.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so...
Yes, you're welcome. Nope, that was Russian. Yes, you're welcome. Now away with you. I'm having a dinner party tonight, and the rubber chicken still needs to be brined.
Oh, gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam. Thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Knight. How can I make it up for you? Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me.
You're the best.
Can you please take my clown egg to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks. She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity. Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
My turn already? Okay.
Oh, we are never getting through this game.
It's going to be a long game.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go eat soon.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Lobby, I guess?
Boldness?
Yeah, I can't think of what else I might need for Liam.
You decide to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly. Some random people ask you to take a pic of them. They're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you, socializing. Here, have 2 boldness. How many days are there again? Oh yeah,
There's
4 days.
2 more of these double events.
Yeah, that too. You, Liam, Zoe, and Nico were supposed to meet up in the lobby to go to a panel together, but you can't find Nico anywhere. You decide to call them.
Yo!
Oh, what's up, Pombooboo? Are you... Yo, what's up, Pombooboo? Are you with Zoe and Liam?
Yup, and we're looking for your goofy ass. Where you at?
We're looking for your goofy ass.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm in the lobby, or maybe the merch hall, or the bathroom, or something.
What?
How do you not know? Are you lost?
A wizard is never lost. He is precisely where he means to be, even if he doesn't know exactly where that is.
Fun fact, I also got this event in my most recent playthrough.
Ha!
Find you. What do you see?
I see 4 walls and, some carpet.
That rules out the bathroom. Only a psycho would carpet a bathroom.
Can you identify any landmarks that will actually help us find you? Nope.
I see a dog wearing a funny hat.
The face.
Aw, how cute. What kind of dog is it?
I think it's a Pomeranian. Or maybe a Chihuahua. I can go ask.
Please do.
Stop it.
No, stay on task, you two.
Hello, little fella. Are you a Pomeranian or a Chihuahua? And where'd you get your stylish hat?
You'll never find them at this rate. It might be easier for you three to find a landmark that Nico can meet you at, but what could that be? Build a 12-foot marble statue in your likeness. Nico knows what you look like, making this a very recognizable meeting point. Start a fire. A big fire would be very easy to see from a distance, especially indoors. Fucking hell.
Stone statue.
You use your secret sculpting skills and the 2-ton block of marble you just found to create a 12-foot tall statue of yourself. It's beautiful.
Good call.
Whoa, nice statues, Pombubu. Which one am I supposed to meet you at?
What do you mean, which one?
I see 2 Pombubu statues. Which one are you standing by?
What are you talking about? Are you drunk?
No, they're right. Look.
Zoe points at another 12-foot tall, nearly identical, but somehow hotter statue of yourself across the room.
The fuck?
Enough.
Did you do the statue gambit already, Gambubu? Pambubu? Are you running out of bits or something?
Wait, I think I see what's going on. Liam made that other statue to troll us.
No, I didn't. When would I have had even the time? I've been with you all day.
Oh, Liam, you sneaky motherfucker. You almost got away with your classic pranks, but you can't fool me.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I've never pulled a prank in my life.
Hey, remember me? I'm Nico.
There you are. Good thing I guessed the right statue on the second try.
God. It's- wha- Whatever. Let's go to the panel. We're already going to be late.
Liam, you sly dog. You're just trying to distract us because I called you out on your hilarious sculpture prank.
I didn't sculpt it. Haha, silly Liam. Such a prankster, right? You look back at the statues, shudder, and decide that has to be the explanation. Because otherwise, nope, never mind. You go attend your panel. Chalk the whole thing up to Liam's special antics and gain 2 creativity and lose the boldness you just got as a net loss.
So many places to go.
Well, then guess I'll go a little bit higher for creativity. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, you feel a rumble in your belly. There's no time to take off the costume, so you'll have to poop in cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. The toilet-based cosplay gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's +2 creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way. Apparently, a day at the con wasn't enough to exhaust you, because you and your friends decided to hit up a karaoke bar. April and Liam are finishing their duet now. Butts, 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 butts! All about those butts.
Yeehaw! Okay.
Australian
Yeehaw!
cowboy.
That's gonna be a tough one. Yeehaw! My turn! You're on deck, knight!
God. Also, did you watch Fantasy Creed's recent video?
Which one was that? Was that a My Little Pony one?
It was talking about how to train your dragons.
Oh,
style
no,
thing.
I haven't gotten around to
Yeah.
that one yet.
There's one random part where they mentioned just doing if anyone's done like cowboys and dragons sort of thing, and like that's a cool idea.
Oh, that is a cool idea.
I don't think anyone else has done it, so
Yeah.
free market, or that's our another collab idea for us.
Yeah. Dragons with little cowboy hats on.
Yeah. I mean, in Spyro, there's the dinosaurs with cowboy hats.
True.
Time to pick a song that wows everyone. You're yet another classic situation where you have to choose wisely to impress your friends. So what do you think? Wait, hold that thought. Some sort of horrible flaming portal just appeared, and out of it walks an infernal hell beast.
What the fuck?
Nico, what the fuck did you do?
I was just singing. Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know if my song has anything to do with the beast that's being summoned.
Okay, Tayrin. What are you singing? In the final beast summoning spell from the fourth circle of hell?
It was in the country music. It was in the country music category. What else was I supposed to sing in this get-up? Hip-hop?
I don't know. Didn't you read the title of the song?
Yes, but who am I to judge how an artist chooses to name their songs? I thought you were all about disruptive art, Liam.
He's got a point.
Indeed he does.
Meanwhile, the Hell Beast is destroying everything in sight. It also looks like April's fled the scene and locked the door behind her.
Classic.
April, let us out.
Sorry, but no.
But if I open the door, the beast could get out and go on a murder spree. Less people will die this way. Less people happen to be your friends. It wouldn't be nice if I let personal biases affect my choice. You gotta do something about this hell beast, or you won't be alive to attend the con tomorrow, or ever again. Take advantage of your surroundings, choose a duet so the beast is forced to sing along with you instead of murdering you all. When in doubt, pinky out. When in doubt, choose blackmail. Tell April that if she doesn't let you out, you'll spend your dying breath posting no makeup photos of her online. Since I'm also trying to get her, I don't think any of this would affect
Might not be
it.
the best choice.
What?
I was gonna say the bottom one might not be the best choice.
I was also gonna I doubt it was going to affect it, but I might as well just do the beast one anyway, the duet,
Yeah.
just in case. You choose a song that not even a rampaging hell beast can resist. You're the one that I want from Greece. I've never watched Grease, so I have no idea how this song goes off the top of my head.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I'm forgetting it.
Is this like the last song that plays in the movie, maybe? I don't know.
It might be.
The catchy, peppy intro starts, and you wink and toss the beast the microphone. It looks murderously confused, or confusedly murderous, but it instinctively catches the mic. That's the power of pop, baby. I got chills, they're multiplying. Roar, says the murderous hell beast. We're doomed.
Perfect.
Oh, we're doomed. After 400 years, I somehow always suspected I would die in a karaoke booth.
No, Liam, look closer. The beast isn't rampaging, it's singing.
And I'm losing control. Sings the murderous hell beast. You give the strongest, lustiest, greasiest performance of your life. The beast looks at you with respect, as if interpreting your ass as dominance. Sass as dominance. The song ends, and it seems like the beast is subdued. You all stare at it, frozen, afraid to break eye contact. Then there's a knock at the booth door. Are you all done in there? We have this room reserved. It's our turn. Yes, by all means, get in here. You all flee the room and block the door behind you.
That was
Great job, Knight. You dominated that song. A compliment is the perfect diversion to make them all forget I left them to die. What? But I really did like her performance. It can be both. Hooray! You saved everyone's lives. You're so proud of yourself that you almost didn't hear the screams of those other people being mauled to death in the karaoke booth. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 boldness. I definitely need to get some charm up. It's shopping time.
All right, halfway through.
Whoa, living on a prayer. If it isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite customer yet. But you might be, if you pick a box already.
The landmarks in love.
To yourself?
Give it to me. Yeah.
Sexy Sagrada Familia. The main stage has been destroyed.
Me.
Well, you need to... yeah, you needed the smarts.
Yep.
If you got cash to spare, I've got a box for you. Go ahead, pick one and suffer the consequences. I guess I'll try the No Mercy.
Alright.
The Emperor. During your turn, this item changes all the SFX. There, mystery solved. Come back if you feel like gambling again.
Brainstorming reanimates my brain.
Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. Okay, what's something that has gone out of fashion but should totally make a comeback? I don't think this has gone out of fashion, so... Smoking, but in a cool way. Fictions, where the characters realize they're part of a fiction. Let's make more of those. Seizing the means of production. Sure. Hey, look, I gave you some smarts.
That nap really inspired me.
Thank you.
You're a writer, I think. You're a writer for a TV show about 3 young adults living together, but ratings are low. So for season 3, you decide to add an unexpected new flatmate to shake things up. A sleep paralysis demon with the soul of a poet. A dolphin with a career. A Cortesh Casanova who happens to be made of turnips. The Gun Fairy.
The Gun Fairy.
The Gun Fairy.
So, where's the chill zone?
Hotel, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. What does it mean? Like, you can still go up here, but...
Yeah, but you won't get smarts or anything. And actually, wait.
Yeah?
Can you go to the main stage? I want to see what happens. I want to see, because I think it might actually just skip your turn.
Okay, so you're okay if we see what happens?
Yes.
It does make it go faster, then. You go to the main stage. There was this one panel you really wanted to check out. Still, as you can see from afar, the main stage has been reduced to smithereens. Did you really expect they would still be holding activities among the ruins? Silly
Yes.
you. Main stage, oopsie.
Oh my god, it actually does.
An achievement. You got an achievement for that.
I love this game every time something new
Everything
happens.
is quacking now.
Yeah, it changes all the sound effects for you.
I need charm, so. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and get a real buff duck. Random but cool. You put in another coin. You open the gacha, and there's a letter. Please help us. We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gacha ball. And it's another buff duck. Cool. Take +2 charm. Ben, he got one of the...
I bought a figurine and the building exploded.
Yeah. You stop to chat with Little April, which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April made the mistake of trusting you with. And that's why Cars Free is the best installment in the franchise. You agree, don't you, Little April? Like, Cars 1 is, I still think, the best. Cars Free isn't bad. Honestly, I think Cars Free is actually really good. There might be some biases because some, like, alum from my college actually did work on it for scripting
Oh,
and
nice.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Task 1.
No worries. It was also because of going to some random thing when I was a business major to like our little talk thing. It's how I then also saw Cars Free for the first time. So yeah, I don't know. That was a little random, I guess. Hey, Night, who are you talking to? Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you. Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask if you wanted to get a bite to eat. My treat. Roll off.
Sure.
Okay. Evens odds still the same?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just roll them both at the same... Well, technically same time, but, you know, first I'll just roll the leech. Free, so...
I'll
you.
take it.
Should I just take the mosquito?
Yeah, I was gonna say you should just take the other one.
Yeah. I'll see what happens if I rolled it, though. Got a 4 anyway, so... Yeah.
Or April first. Just the hardworking starlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing out here?
Did any of that pick up?
Yeah, it did. I don't know
Okay.
how loud that's going to be for the other people, though.
Yeah.
You should be using your downtime between autographing sessions to practice your signature. Chop chop. I was actually gonna get lunch with Knight, if it's okay with you, Mrs. Managers.
Ooh, her. Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract.
Yes, having a romantic partner would be a terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you. Oh, maybe that's a good thing? Wrong. Wrong, but I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract is forever binding and you're going to die alone. There. When does it stop hurting?
Never, silly. But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money. If she dated another hot, trendy musician, her popularity might go up.
Okay, fine. I'll figure it out. If I make my own music, it does make it easier for video. So. What? Not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April up on a highly publicized date with Priscilla Brunette. Her last album was a hit. I can't date Priscilla Brunette. I've never even met her. So,
I hate to do this, but I do have to go eat now.
yeah.
I'm really sorry.
No worries. I'll continue the stream and try to not fuck up Pom Boo Boo for stuff.
All right, I'm sorry. If I'm done eating before you're done, I'll hop back in.
Well, we still have half a day and another full day, so we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for having me, and thank you, chat. You've been awesome.
No problem.
I'll see you later in some way.
In
Or-
some way. Yep.
Peace.
Bye. Ah, rip. He'll be back, though. Well, no, there's no guarantee he'll be back for the stream, but, you know. This isn't good. There's got to be a way to put on end to April's manager's celebrities power couple scheme before it begins. Okay, you gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate shills understand. A dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords. That's smarts. The most marketable part of a celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then you can be the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities. I think this one might give me some charm, so I'll go with it. Oh, I like that. A normal person having a chance with celebrities angle. That's a great carrot to dangle in front of April's fan base. Indeed. I can see the comments now. If someone this boring and unfashionable could catch April's eye, what's stopping me? Someone this mediocre. Mediocre? Ouch. Of course, we'll still need to set some ground rules with you tonight. Right. You don't think we'd just let you run off with our sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did you? One, you are never to monopolize April's time. She cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks. 2. If you and April break up, she'll be entitled to an alimony-esque share of your estate unless or until she writes a breakup song about you that hits double platinum. 3. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I love pregnancy scandals, and I am not taking any chances. So, is anal still on the table then? God, I hope no one's out back. They're bloodsuckers, Ben. Do we have to talk about all this right now, Mrs. Managers? It's embarrassing. Sorry, April, but it's high time we discuss the birds and the bees contract. Sign here, here, and here. Bear in mind that we still need to stage some initial dates between Priscilla and April before Knight can play the rebound. So be sure to keep platonic until the internet's filled with Ask Priscilla split headlines. Otherwise, we'll sue you within an inch of your lives. Shall. Well, at least you got them off our backs, but it looks like it's going to a restaurant together. But it looks like going to a restaurant together is out of the question now. And maybe we can go back to the hotel and order room service instead. It's a deal. You gain 2 charm for convincing everyone that Priscilla's better off as April's ex, but lose 2 creativity.
My turn already? Okay.
Yep. I don't know exactly what he would. I should have asked him what stats I should have been going for. Oh well. I'm actually going to go quickly use the restroom. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Well, he wanted to go to the hotel anyway, so... You get an ice cream cone at a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze. Ice cream sounds good. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you are forever frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you +2 creativity. I have no idea what stats you need for Liam. Then you swing by your hotel room to freshen up, but you find Liam and Zoe doing something.
So mainstream.
So mainstream, so mainstream. So mainstream. Nailed it. Untranscribable eldritch noises. This is definitely a new version of how the face. Never seen this before. Obviously because of that. Oh, hey, Pumboo. We were just doing some vocal warm-ups before we start our creative exercises. Creative exercises? Indeed. Creativity is like a sport, in that it requires warm-ups to avoid pulling a metaphorical brain muscle. Since we both love to create, we try to keep the juices flowing by doing artistic exercises and challenging each other. Sounds cool. Can I join? Sure, if you'd like. Do you need to warm up before you work on your comic today? Not necessarily. I just have a pathological need to always be doing whatever my friends are doing. Fair enough. Then it's on you to come up with the creative exercise we're going to do. What? Why? Can't we just do whatever you usually do? Nope. Part of the magic is that we creatively propose an exercise on the spot. And since you're the newbie, you gotta do it. Trial by fire. That's fair, you guess? Dig deep into your creativity and come up with a banger exercise. Creative exercises. Let's do 100 push-ups while reciting Whitman's poetry. You know what they say, bad artists copy, great artists steal. Therefore, we should rob a bank. That's bold. Yeah. I know he's been getting building stuff also, but this could might get him smart, so. I'm skeptical that this will actually help with. Liam, you heard Pom Boo Boo. Drop and give me 20. And recite a beautiful poem about love and nature while you're at it. Okay. Liam drops into the worst push-up forms you've ever seen, but you're hardly one to judge. I mean, Brian actually has muscle on them. If it was talking about me, myself, I would say so, more so, maybe not. 1. When lilacs last in the door. When lilacs last in the dooryard bloomed. 2. And the great star early dropped in the western sky in the night. 3. I mourned and yet shall mourn with ever rebounding spring. It's ever returning spring. Is your push-ups so exhausting that you forget yourself? My strengths are cerebral. Okay, I will never claim to be a push-up master. It might not be your fault. Walt Whitman's poetry is good, but it's too wimpy for this exercise. Liam, give me 20 push-ups while composing a sonnet about buff calves. Oh, okay. Shall I compare thine calves to roasted hammocks? Thou art.
Boring.
We do not allow iambic pentameters with weak endings. Start over, rookie. 30 minutes later, Liam's lying face down in a puddle of his own sweat. But his sonnet is as beautiful and buff as his calves are not. Go. Oh, okay, your turn, Zoe. Actually, your antics already inspired me to draw buff Liam composing a sonnet at the gym, so I don't need to do the push-ups. Lol. This was a great artistic exercise, Pom Boo Boo. Look how inspired and creative you made Liam. He is being very inspired and creative in how he's gonna kill you later. Liam can't speak for himself, as he's passed out on the ground, but surely he's grateful for your help too. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 boldness. Oh, all the duck noises. Yeah, like, this... I'll get some boldness. You're strutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have your autograph, please? Aw, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, "Who is Knight?" He leaves crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. Oops, forgot to stay in character. You gain 2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams. I don't know. It's not really something that's ever really talked about, so who knows, Ben. Now you're trying to cross the lobby with Nico, Zoe, and April. But it's chock full of people. You can't move through the dense crowd. Gosh, what a mess. What are we going to do? Fear not, my young pupil. When the noble lion must pass through the galloping antelope herd, he patiently waits for an opening. Huh? Like, now! Nope, sorry, that wasn't the right moment. It's now! Whoops, no, another false alarm. Any minute now. 56 minutes later. Now! Nope, that wasn't the one either. No, darn it, still not it. How long is this gonna take? Just a heads up. I'm getting very thirsty and mildly homicidal. It could be a while. I was once stranded in a con crowd for 6 hours, surviving on floor peanuts and secondhand sweat. You drank sweat? That's disgusting. Hey, it works in a pinch. There's sweat everywhere at a con. Look, you're even sweating. No, I'm not. I am April 1st. I'm too cute to sweat. April, it's hot in here. We're all clearly drenched in sweat. Not me. That's not sweat. It's water. I've been cooling off like this. April snatches the group's last remaining water bottle and dumps it all over herself. See? Just water. Well, dehydration is definitely going to be a problem now. So is April's mental state, by the looks of things. You'd better do something. When you need rescuing, you're supposed to deploy a flare gun. You only have a real gun, but that's probably close enough. Float the idea that one of you could volunteer their blood for the others to drink. Fun fact, blood is full of nutrients. I assume this is fun, and this is probably smarts. Both I want to see how it goes. I guess I'll go with the blood. Huh, I would rather keep my blood inside my body, if it's all the same to you guys. I wouldn't mind sharing mine, but I'm not sure if any of you can drink my blood without going batshit eldritch crazy. It's a risk we gotta take. Let's draw straws. Whoever draws the shortest straw will share their blood with the group. But... poor buddy. I know you're scared, but this is for the greater good, okay? Draw a fucking straw, Nico! Whoa, she's so dehydrated, she got her balloon animal shtick all mixed up. We'd better draw those straws. You all draw straws, and you draw the shortest one. Harsh but fair. You stab yourself in the leg. Drink up, everyone! But I don't want to drink your blood. I'll pass too, but if your sanity's ever up for grabs, call me. Ha! More blood for me, chumps! April clamps onto your leg and starts drinking. And then a miracle happens. The crowd stops moving and stares at you. What the hell? Is that clown drinking that girl's blood? I'm so fucking scared right now. Now, this is our moment. We can go. Freedom, you all rejoin the con. Zoe and Nico appreciate your sacrifice to help the group. And April really liked your blood, which is good, if kind of concerning. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 boldness. I was thinking either fun or boldness, but yeah. Okay. Chooses an object. Um. Uh. I'll say poison cereal for Kyle, and I'll say this D6 for me. Play order is based on which objects make the most entertaining trademark weapon for a new action video game. I'm just gonna do random. Oh, I guess they're first.
My aching feet.
Oh, thank God they're at different tables. Okay, I don't. Let's see. I don't know. So, kind of like the idea of a theme more about the friend group. So, do you mean how was the group formed? Well, Zoe and I know each other from Spooky Academy, of course. You know it too. Doug met through Zoe, and then April through Doug. I was the one who brought Omen into the mix, as I'm their sponsor for the Redemption Arc program. I try to keep her close while she goes through her first steps of the program, so I convinced her to join us for the con. That was nice of you. Maybe. I just think that building good relationships can help her realize there's a better way of doing things. It was key for me, at least. Good relationships. Like me? Sure, like you. Okay, there's only Nico left. You could say I brought Nico along, although it'd be more accurate to say Nico inserted themselves into the group. Wait, what? Not so long ago, I started attending some improv classes in order to perfect my thespian skills. Nico attended the class too, and, well, they're quite the extrovert, you know? They sort of befriended everyone in the class except for me. They tried, but I politely rejected their friendly advances. I've made more than enough friends over 4 centuries. Ah, the unstoppable friendly force versus the immovable unfriendly object. And I would have won, but alas, one day I was with Zoe and Doug at a cafe when Nico spotted me from across the street. Someone wiser would have understood I wanted to mind my own business, but Nico is surely more charming than they are wise. They came over to say hi, and before I knew it, they were making plans to meet up with both Zoe and Doug later.
Makes sense.
You know what? That totally sounds like Nico. It does, and I was irritated at first, but it taught me something. It taught me that sometimes, if you're patient, someone you find annoying can become someone you truly appreciate. Like me. Don't push your luck, you little jester. Look at you, tearing down Liam's grumpy walls. You keep chatting, and your silly japes steal a few more smiles from him. It's a good sight.
Anyone need hand sanitizer?
April. Her career, hobbies, contract. Well, since it kind of showing up in this a little bit, let's see the contract. I hope in the future it does tell me which ones I've done.
Talk about elves.
Oof, the contract. It's a blessing and the curse. The company is truly allowing me to reach new heights as both an idol and an influencer. Which is a good thing, right?
That's great.
It's a great thing. But, oh man, The fine print is not that fine. Sometimes I feel like I've signed away my ability to be just myself. Now I gotta be the character, the persona, the brand. I got to mind what topics and vibes and whatnot might not align with what April 1st should be. Which reminds me, did you know I was a bit jelly of Zoe when I first met her?
Why?
No! No? I had no idea. Why's that? There's a girl that, like me, was starting to have a decent fan base, you know? Oh, here's a girl that, like me, was starting to have a decent fan base, you know? It was refreshing to meet someone in a similar position to mine, and yet it was different. I need to be camera ready 24/7, you know? It can be really exhausting. But Zoe? She's like the opposite of camera ready. She says whatever crosses her mind. What a queen! She truly has no filter. Whereas I have to put on so many filters that no one ever gets to see my true face. I get that, if it helps. I'd say your other side does sometimes show a bit. Through all the branding. Yeah. There's definitely... Yeah, I understand a lot of different parts, April. I understand it. God, that's why I would love all the girls, especially in this one. Hello, Ven. We are honestly close to the end because there's only one day left. We've been going for so long that Kyle had to leave to get dinner. He might come back, but I don't know. I think I'm feeling good. What? Do my best Kyle impression. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good too. Subscribe to boss level. Oh yeah, we feeling bad for April for the contract part, yeah. But in real life, just feeling good. Let's hope the company doesn't notice. You can't help but realize April is navigating a complicated situation. How much of herself is she willing to give up in exchange for fulfilling her dreams? She's gotta be under some stress, which is why you switch to watching silly moment gram reels, so you can make your time together more peaceful and lighthearted.
I could copy one of my dreams.
I feel like today is Memorial Day. We all know that. So I feel like it's very interesting how some things will be done today while others aren't. An example is my sister had to go into work today, but my dad didn't. I know that because of how the jobs are, probably why, but still. I don't remember ever having to go to class on Memorial Day during college. But I could also be wrong because it's been 5 fucking years. Not to mention the last one would have been the 2019 one because the 2021 would have been during the pandemic. And I honestly assume there's no school for K through 12. Oh yeah, the poison recovery. Kingpin's poison, the poison recovery. It's okay. It's why my voice sounds a little weird right now, because I'm recovering from the poison. It's just how the jobs are. The job she does on Monday, Tuesday is more or less even kind of part-time anyway. She gets holiday pay, but yeah. What are you talking about, Ben? Kingpin is still right here. Can't you tell? Is it a good Kingpin one? All I'm doing is like, I have half my mouth closed. So I'm like kind of talking out of the side of my mouth. And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session of your comic. Possibly. It's a possible idea. Where did the time go? Okay, the canon event that changed your life forever. When your imaginary friends stopped talking to you, when you ate your first cigarette, way before learning that you're supposed to smoke them, the collapse of the Soviet Union, when you received a cease and desist letter from Garfield, which forced you to cancel your promising comic project Gorefield. Well, see how this goes to us.
Art is so energizing.
I gotta make sure or charm, but still. A cursed genie will grant you free wishes, but in exchange, he will take 3 of these 4 things away, and you can't get them back. Which is the one thing you'll keep? Genitals, the next 10 years of your life, which is exactly when you plan to write your novel, all your material goods, much more valuable than your immaterial ones, your signature pipe. Who would Night be without their pipe? Without her pipe. Oh, the one thing to keep is hard. I'm probably gonna go with this for a multitude of reasons. I'll get some charm up though.
So, where's the chill zone?
Well, they wanted creativity, so I'm basing it off of what one of the last things they said before they left. Besides, when we checked to see what would happen if we went to the explode, what's it called? You're in the hotel room, sewing your cosplay costume, when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you, being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have 2 creativity for such out-of-the-box thinking. Sometime later, you, Liam, Zoe, and Nico notice some teenagers giggling and playing in traffic near the convention center. What are you kids doing? Don't tell me dying in traffic is some dumb new talk trend. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Nah, that challenge went out ages ago. We're doing that Get Isekai challenge. It's when you get hit by a bus-kun and wake up in another world. Unfortunately, this also sounds like a TikTok trend. Why would you do that? Isn't it more common for isekai protagonists to get hit by a truck? That's your only problem with this? It has to be the correct vehicle, Liam. Plus, it might get you into a wrong isekai if it's not the right vehicle. We crunched the numbers, and buses are the best way to end up in a fantasy realm, where your painfully uninteresting personality somehow makes you a hero. That sounds pretty unrealistic. Even in a world of monsters and magic like ours. And science, cause calculus. Thank you. It's much more likely that Buskin would send you to a grim dark world where everyone has inexplicably big boobs. Ah, Warhammer 40k.
Cleavage!
She just yelled out cleavage. Which is still a win, but, you know, manage your expectations. Wrong. If you get hit by a bus, the only place you get sent to is the ICU. Or hell. Most likely a hell. I don't know, Liam. When I was a kid, a bus ran over my pet fish, and my parents said he got sent to a beautiful farm. So maybe getting isekai'd is real. How did your fish get hit by a bus? How did that happen? Why was your fish in the street? How the hell and fuck did a bus hit your fish? That's what I'm asking. I said the bus ran over my fish. You should pay attention when someone's reliving their trauma. Fine. Can someone help me convince these dumb kids not to do this? I'm not in the mood to witness a vehicular manslaughter today. Maybe next Tuesday. Sure thing. Use the forbidden spell to exile souls to a pocket dimension. You thought it was a cruel measure, but apparently it will help these idiots and probably prevent car accidents. Convince them it's easier to go to a different world by getting on the bus, not in front of it. I don't know which would... I'm trying to help him with getting smarts, but... This is smart, so we'll do it to help him possibly get some more smarts. Pretty sure this is smarts because it's convincing. Wait, you can get in the bus scoop? We thought buses were just a tool used to isekai you to a different world. No. Get on the damn bus. Get in the bus, Shinji. Since they're beginners, you decide to get on the bus with the teens. They marvel at the pole, brakes, and sticky seats. So, when do we go to the fantasy world? Ask the bus driver. I'm sure she knows all the fantastic places this bus stops at. Okay, hey lady, where's the next stop? Let out somewhere with dragons and big boobs? Don't make me touch the sign. The next stop is 2nd Street. There aren't any dragons, but there's a pretty good burger joint. I want a burger now. Stop making me hungry. What about the one that comes after? It is somewhere full of cute anime girls looking for mediocre boyfriends. I guess this guy also was with them. No, but there's a great vegan burger stand. Just turn right on. Shut up about burgers, Aleti. Okay. You know what? In Free Stops, there's a world full of fantasy. Just as you are asking. It's a cliff. It can do both, Ben. It can do both. Apparently I didn't eat enough for lunch. The teenagers wait impatiently until they get to the coveted bus stop. Sweet. Later, losers. I'm gonna fuck a big titty dragon. Liam, isn't this the bad part of town? Yes. But if this stops them from trying to get ran over by a bus, I'd say we did a good deed. Look at them. Hello, friendly merchant. I see you have a knife for me to buy. Is it enchanted to make girls like me? One of these kids gets stabbed. God.
Sounds legit.
Oh well. Still better than getting hit by a bus, right? Well, they're still going to the ICU, so... Your friends decide to go check out... Oh, I lose smarts, apparently. Your friends decide to go check out one of those burger joints. You gain 2 charm for convincing the teens not to get hit by a bus, but still lose 2 smarts. Ah, sorry, Kyle. Try to keep your smarts. Oh, yeah, all the fucking duck sounds. I need some more charm. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish, and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." That's kind of already what Amelia is in. You keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Plus, also, that's what DMZ's world building challenge is, an isekai. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, plus 2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. I wish. I wish. Later, you and April's clown egg are having one of your non-frequent heart-to-heart chats. Can I tell you a secret, little April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April. And this might be crazy, but I think she might like me too. But you can't tell her, okay? Not even with the telepathic connection I'm convinced you two share. Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run to meet up with her big sister. Hi, Knight. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free? Whatever you like. I just hope nobody tries to split us up this time. Gosh, same. How crazy would it be if that happened again? Who would even try to come between us now? A jealous ex? Or maybe the government? Well, anyway, I was thinking we could. Hey, April. I've been looking all over for you. I met this guy that you have to date. Huh? Since when did you like to play a matchmaker, Nico? Since right now. Meet my new friend and your soulmate, Serpentietito. Serpentietito. I'm gonna butcher it, but oh well. Hola, my sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap myself around your gorgeous, delicate throats. You're joking, right? I would never joke about true love between a clown and a sexy, sexy snake. Damn, little April. Should have known there'd be another bump in the road to making Big April mine. What the heck, Knight? I thought you'd registered my clown egg days ago. Instead, you're just talking to it? That's so creepy. This seems like a bad time. Serpentito, and I can come back later. Yikes, the Yikes, the psychosexual attachment you formed with Little April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you can smooth this over and still get the girl? I know there's one. I know the one I need is charm based, so explain to April that this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all of your friends. Explain to April that you could never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid. Because I saw the clip recently, I know that the bottom one is charm, and I have charm my highest stat. What? You heard me. How could you ask me to abandon your precious child at some cold, unloving registry? Yeah. Kyle's gonna come back and watch this part and is gonna be like, about to go, what the actual fuck? And you are going to do that right about now. You really think I laid this egg? Well, yeah, out of your clown cloaca, I assume. God, I hope no one's listening outside this room. My what? My what? Oh, you didn't know? Sex ed is really going downhill, huh? The cloaca is an orifice that ejects all lower body excretions, such as poop, eggs, and... I know what a fucking cloaca is. I just don't have one. I mean, where did you get these weird assumptions on clown anatomy exactly? The Wikipedia page for clowns and fish. I didn't expect so much overlap in those two species, but I'm not one to judge. That's clownfish. I think you read the page for clownfish. Fish and clowns have extremely different anatomies, for the record. They do? Jeez, no wonder I flunked biology. Real life didn't, but you know. Either way, I'm really sorry I didn't register your egg. I just thought it was an important part of you, and, well, you're really important to me. You silly goose? I can't stay mad at you, even when you're being a bit of an idiot. Actually, especially then. Honk honk. Look at that. Being an idiot finally got you laid. Never give up on your dreams. God, that's a good line though. You and April go out to dinner. You and April go out to a dinner. Bleh. You and April go out to a diner to celebrate. You order an omelet in Little April's honor, with a side of hash browns and +2 charm. I want fries.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Okay. I don't know what, so I'm just gonna get some fun. At the community zone, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. See, the perfect one to go send Kyle's character to. With all the chess. Time to prove your smarts at this whole con. You play 5 matches at the same time. You make fast decisions, going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize you lost all chess matches in just a few moves. While you may have gained 0 smarts, you surely gained +2 fun. Later, you and Liam decide to watch a cosplay contest themed around the Coven TV show. You're ready to see some sexy takes on those sexy witches. Yo, thanks for coming, guys. What do you think of my Joy cosplay? It's honestly, it's not bad. Not bad. But Joy never wore knockoff docks while we were together. I'll tell you that much. Wait, you're one of Joy Johnson Jojima's famous exes? And you never told me? Everyone knows this. Everyone knows they are exes. In game. Outside of game, some of you people might not know this because they might have not played as much as me. I told you twice this morning while you were making the cosplay. Oh, haha, sorry. I rarely listen when you talk. You gotta tell me all about Joy, Liam. This character work could help me win the contest. Okay, but let's not get too personal. Yeah, canonically, Liam has dated Joy. Joy has dated a lot of people. Canonically, 5 people. 2 whose names I don't know off the top of my head. Gerald, who we did see the last time we streamed with both Kyle and Nate. Liam, and some other guy that shows up quite a bit in camp. What's she like in bed? Don't spare any details.
Absolutely not. God, no.
I'm absolutely not going to answer that. That's fine. I'm more of a hands-on learner anyway. You gotta kiss me.
What?
What? No. Come on, Liam. I gotta learn how to kiss like Joy. You need to tell me the proper ratio of tongue to sucking action. I'm filled with regret. I regret coming here. I regret being alive for this long. I know it'd cheer you up. A wet, sloppy kiss from a friend who's cosplaying your ex. Get in here, big boy. There must be a way to help Nico get into character that isn't this. But what? Nico shouldn't be kissing Liam, they should be dumping him. Help Nico channel all the drama of a legendary breakup. Liam refused to kiss Nico, but maybe he could kiss you and then you'll kiss Nico too, an indirect kiss. I don't know what you choose, I'm going to just take the top.
Good call.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. It actually sounds far from perfect. You would say that. You are always so negative, and you don't even kiss me anymore. I never kissed you at all, Nico. My name is Joy, asshole. How many times are you going to misname me in bed?
Hey.
Hey, that was one time. Whoa. Didn't expect to hear that. Whoa. It was Damien, wasn't it? It totally was. One time too many. You've broken my heart, you horrible mosquito. I'm leaving you, but I still have my dignity. Because I won't kiss you? There are lots of reasons. You don't support my work. You don't like my girls' nights. Hey, I supported Joy's work and her friends. I wouldn't have eventually joined her cause if I wasn't supportive. But, well, when girls' night and work nights become every night, a man can feel left behind. Typical you, putting yourself before the fate of the world. Huh, why do I keep dating my former arch nemesis? I don't know. That's something you need to do some introspection about. And I mean actual joy, not you, Nico. What I need is to feel loved. But I do love and sane. Nico takes a grandiose bow. Liam stands still, pale and shaking.
I'm impressed.
That was intense. I have to compliment you on your character work, Nico. My heart was broken all over again. Ah, thanks. I love breakup scenes. Let's do this again sometime. Nico wins the cosplay contest using their insider knowledge of Joy's trauma. Yay! You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm, helping with the character work. God, I hope this goes away by the time we do the ending stuff. You're roaming around the lobby, and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable! You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. I just noticed it's gold over there for the, what's it called? The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. I'm pretty sure officially Liam has only ever dated a Joy. There might be other stuff that have said other people he has dated, but officially in canon, she is the only person he has dated. While Joy has dated everyone, more or less everyone on the spectrum. You gain 2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all, and because I'm kinda scared of you. Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over sundaes. Oh, you silly goose! You have ice cream on your nose. Here, I'll get it. April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts rubbing it furiously. Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot? Oh, sniper. Oh, fuck. Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you both in blood. I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many of my Moment-gram stories or something. Sheesh, talk about parasocial fans, am I right? That's not great, cause my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. The more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kinda wild, and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating. So that was a fan of yours who shot at me? Yes, I think so. Fame, it makes life exciting. You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice. Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You'd better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder, and you'll get to be cramped together. Keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment, and if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby. I'm gonna go with the car. This later car right now. Good idea. April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes a sedan look like a studio apartment. Sorry it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been? Also, the car is not the only thing tight in here. Good! I liked all the panels, and now I can survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list. It's been really nice getting closer to you. The duck sound effect is gonna make me fucking kill someone. Thanks. I bet you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did you? No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here. You didn't touch my butt. That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind. Can you get out of the car, please? I'd like to be alone with my friend here. What? If I have to leave, why does Bozo get to stay? It's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers aren't actually on. You've been sitting on someone's lap this whole time. Sup? Love the smell of your deodorant, by the way. What brand is it? How long have you been... Wait, Knight, is that you braiding my hair? I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair. Ugh, if her name isn't Knight or April 1st, get the fuck out of the car. With much grumbling and muffled swearing, 10 clowns crawl out from God knows where and leave. Sorry about that. I rented this car with a group of other clowns. You know, with this economy. Oh, 100% I understand with that, yeah. But hey, at least we're actually alone now. So if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine. You like those odds. You gain 2 fun hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose 2 charm. And will Kyle get Liam even though he's not here at the moment? I hopefully should get April because I did do one of her secret endings. And the comic. And I need water. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it's It's Juan Garfield. Juan is a comic strip that follows the everyday shenanigans of the warlock Gerard and his magical cat Juan. The dynamic of these two is hilarious. Gerard is a powerful dark warlock who's always grumpy. He hates people. He hates Mondays. But above all, he hates Douglas, King of the Moon. King of the Moon. He hates Douglas, King of the Moon. And Juan, he is a lovable little bastard who's always causing mischief with his signature spell, Fartomancy. And who could forget his catchphrase? The proletariat has nothing to lose but their chains. An instant classic. Although most of the strips focus on these two, there's also a beloved side character, Wendy, the Gun Fairy. A Gun Fairy, that's probably just a Digimon. The cherry on top will be making Juan go viral by spreading a dark, weird theory on the internet that if you think about it, the comic strip is a subtle plagiarism of Garfield. Is it always going to be this? I wonder, is it because of that we get this, or hard to tell? Another Monday. Life is an endless parade of meaningless suffering. My only solace in this hellish torment is... Wait, where's all my real estate? Earlier that day... Housing is a basic need, not an investment. I mean, honestly, it's true. Ain't that true? The con after party is approaching. Does Pum Boo Boo get a date? You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite grump to go to the Monster Con after party with you.
So mainstream.
Ugh, the con after party? You're seriously going to that? Yes, but I'm going ironically. That's a genius. Count me in.
You've earned my respect.
The after party was spectacular. Yay, Kyle, even though not being here, technically still won. Even when he blew up the stage. You were both surprised to learn that there was a final cosplay contest being held, and Liam won second place for Best Liam Prom Cosplay. It's just like that one Dahlia event in camp. I think that actually shows up in the boss level playthrough, so go watch that. Liam was annoyed until he found out the prize was an interview in the local newspaper. He spent the entire interview criticizing the homogenization of pop culture under capitalism. They didn't ask him any questions about that, but it didn't stop him. Honestly, fair thing to go off about. Classic Liam. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite clown to the con after party with you. The after party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April. Haha, I've put that phase behind me now. Well, that's good, because I do really like you. Exclamation point.
Honk honk!
So, how about I pick you up at 8? Honk honk! Yes! We did it, old friend. The after party was great, but the end of the night was even better.
Come here, you silly goose.
Hamana 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 hamana. Boing 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 boing. April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her balloon room. It was a sight to behold. In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops you had to jump through to date her, since they led to this night of warm, balloony bliss. True. And soon after the con was over, you and April went together to give little April to the Clown Egg Registry. It was a tearful farewell. Honk. Honk honk. She's so hot. Yep, got 4 secret endings. We got 3 character ones and the furry one. We still have 31 to find. Plus, we still have all the other events and outcomes to still do at some other point. Both. There is no... I'm just gonna... I'll be honest. Both were good. We're not putting 2 bad bitches... We're not comparing 2 bad bitches like that. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe.
I still have like no idea what the actual end song is supposed to sound like.
Companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear. It won't happen with me.
Yeah.
We were meant to trust each other.
Rip Arc, I guess. You're going to get stabbed, Ben. Just, as much as I love Omen also. Oh, but she will stab you. She likes stabbing people. Some point I need to check. Sometime I really do want to get the young ending and stuff because she looks cute and I want to see more of her. Then we already got the spicy ending with Zoe. Hey, look, Banjo. Not Banjo. Crash. Yeah, we already got the spicy Zoe ending and end art. Pretty much it's just the spicy art for the guys, and then some of their more normal outfits ones. It was the same one I did with Kyle and Nate. The same one that had the Omen one. I think it would have technically been the second ending because I think it went in order of Kyle, me, Nate for showing the ending stuff. And a new plot line. And a new outfit. New outfit. Now let's see what these outfits are. Wrong one. Yep, seen that. Is this it? Oh, it's kind of cute. If that's a new one. Oh, it's cute. I think besides what I think is what she wears inside there, I also still like the statue one. Her normal one's probably one of the best ones. Okay, penguin, beach, that. Is this a new one? It's okay, it's fine, it's normal. Also, I mean, I assume the new one is whatever showed up during the stream. Or, yeah, like that one. Yeah, her pretty much fursuit is also good looking. Okay. Is there like 4 of each? No, it's a... God, I can't tell how many there are going to be. But I'm still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 figures to unlock. Yeah, there's... Actually, I don't know if I got that one on stream. For like a little bit, me and Kyle did play with some other people on the Monster Prom Discord server. So it might have been, I don't remember if I got the Power Ranger suit during that or during one of the other streams. It is possible it could be one of the streams. I just don't know off the top of my head. God, there's so many of these that we're unlocking, have to unlock, it seems. Also, was that Kyakuin as a ghost? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I mean, they do. At least they give the names. At some point, I just have to do that at some other point. Favorite male character in general for Monster Prom? For the Monster Prom series? Honestly, I'm just gonna say Juan. I don't know. They're a small cat. They're cute. I don't know. After that, maybe either Damien or Brian. Or maybe I have to look back at the DLC characters for camp. Maybe one of the guys there. Oh well. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream. With the game being over. And I'll have to remember to ask Kyle about what he said he was going to tell me off stream, because I am very much curious. But thank you all for joining the stream today. Hey, thank you, Kyle, for joining us for most of it, and we will at another point do another stream where we actually get to finish. And if you liked what you saw, then leave a like and subscribe to join our growing little Arcane town to be in the know for future videos, updates, and streams. Anyways, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you all next time. Later!